Tonight we report on a theft victim who helped track down the suspect in Moses Lake, and the Mullahyets look to defend their national title. What's happening in sports, Bob?
Thanks, Alan. The UW and Gonzaga Women Open NC2A tournament play Friday, and Moses Lake's McKenna Walker is named to the All-State Basketball Games roster. Here's a glance at our Weather Center forecast.
Well, everybody, conditions expected to improve during the next few days, and also mercury expected to rise. All the details in a few moments.
I'm Alan Troop, and we have all this and much more on iFiber One News.
From the iFiber One HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFiber One News, your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFiber One News, and it starts now.
A victim in Moses Lake helped police find a man who allegedly stole a drill case from the victim's pickup truck Sunday morning. The victim reportedly came out of a convenience store on East Nelson Road and noticed a large drill case in the passenger seat of a vehicle parked next to his truck. The victim wrote down the vehicle's license plate number, but didn't realize until he got home that the drill case was taken from his truck. Police were able to track the suspect's vehicle to a home on East Hill Avenue. The victim allegedly identified Donald Morrison, a 35-year-old Moses Lake man, as the suspect. Morrison was escorted outside the home and allegedly admitted to having the drill and case, which was located in the oven. Morrison was arrested for vehicle prowl in the 2nd degree and theft in the 3rd degree. The Moses Lake School District is offering summer classes this year for the first time in 6 years. Reporter Devin Higgins has the details.
The Moses Lake School Board unveiled plans to bring back summer school for the first time in 6 years during their last meeting. Budget cutbacks had forced the district to abandon the summer school program in 2009. High school students will have the first option to enroll as classes run from June 15th to July 31st. Moses Lake High School will have classes 4 days a week, while the Columbia Basin Technical School will have a full week of classes open to any students in need of making up credits or looking to get an early start on the upcoming school year. Middle school students in need of preparing for algebra will be able to attend classes at the high school or at Endeavor Middle School. The district is using the 2 locations to let students be potentially closer to home during the summer. Elementary summer school will run 3 days a week from July 7th to August 13th at Larson Heights and Peninsula Elementary. Classes will be available for students in K through 5 on an academic needs basis, and the district is providing both transportation and meal assistance options. Executive Director of Learning and Teaching Linda McKay explained to the board how the district is financing the program.
All of our monies for summer school are grant monies that we received. So we're not using levy dollars, BEA dollars, none of that. All of them are grant monies. And specifically for elementary, we were required to set aside 20% of Title I allocations. And we could not touch that money until students didn't access outside tutoring services for which we have no, in a sense, control over. So in January, they finally released those funds, and we said, knowing part of the LAP legislation that we needed to jumpstart some of our kids, let's use those released dollars to offer a summer school opportunity. So they're not coming from special ed type funds, they're not coming from BEA, they're not coming from levy, they're coming from dollars that we could not access from August to January.
The district estimates about 350 students will take advantage of summer school this year. In Moses Lake, Devin Higgins for iFiber One News.
A Moses Lake man was injured after his semi-truck struck a guardrail and rolled down an embankment on State Route 12. Joseph Kerrer, a 26-year-old man, was driving a 2014 Kenworth semi-truck with a trailer east on SR 12, about 6 miles east of Burbank, when he reportedly drifted to the right, struck a guardrail, and rolled down an embankment, according to the Washington State Patrol. Kerrer suffered minor injuries and was taken to Lourdes Medical Center in Pasco. The State Patrol issued Kerrer a ticket for negligent driving. And now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
Short break, we'll be right back.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
When you find out about the DQ $5 lunch, all this food for only $5, you gotta tell people about it. So I situated nice. Frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my sundae, boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchogram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 envy.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Good to be with you, everybody. I'm Ceci Gutierrez with your local weather report from the One News Weather Center. And it is brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer, Toyota. Let's go places. Here's a quick look at your headlines across the immediate area. Gorgeous weather is expected during the next few days. In the meantime, the rain tapers off our immediate region overnight, and dry weather for the next few days also. We're noticing a warming trend across the region. We should anticipate 10 to 15 degrees above average by the time Friday rolls around. Bit of an unsettled scenario Friday night into Saturday. Temperatures topped out around 57 in Ephrata, the low 46. And across Moses Lake, 57 and 41, the high and the low respectively. Here's a quick look at the conditions right outside your door. With mostly cloudy skies, a slight chance of rain, and the temperatures in the mid-50s. That wind remains out of the south, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now here's a quick look. We notice gray skies dominating much of the area. We notice the precipitation confined to western points of Oregon in a scattered form across our state. Bit more of an intense scenario along eastern sections and into the Idaho Panhandle. Precipitation expected to continue in the form of rain and snow. Inland northwest borderline with Canada, better yet. Now as we head into Wednesday early on in the morning, we'll be noticing some scattered precipitation inland northwest and to our west along the area mountains. But overall, dry conditions and skies will be clearing up considerably as we head into Wednesday late day and Thursday. Bit of a cloud cover scenario intensifying once again early on in the morning. Precipitation making its way into northwestern portions of our state, but overall drier air mass will continue across the area. Now, as we head into this Wednesday afternoon, dry conditions with mostly sunny skies, bit of a cloud scenario across Monterey, Spokane, and mostly sunny and readings in the lower 60s for the Tri-Cities area. Now, taking a closer look across the basin for this Wednesday afternoon, partly to mostly sunny skies, and these readings will remain around the mid to lower 60s. Moving on to your extended forecast. And we'll start to see that rain filtering into place as we head into Friday night and Saturday. In the meantime, notice those temperatures in the mid to upper 60s during the next few days. Bit of a bump in the road as we head into the weekend, but overall for Sunday, we're expecting to wrap up this weekend with beautiful weather. Good to be with you, everybody. This segment was brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer, Toyota. Let's go places. Be right back with sports.
Welcome to our One for Everyone sales event.
This is amazing. Hashtag I can't believe my eyes.
Yeah, we have 0% APR financing on a bunch of models. Hashtag sweet deals. Hashtag cha-ching.
You made my day. Hashtag you rock. Hashtag I'm telling everybody.
Hashtag word.
And right now, you can lease a new 2015 Corolla for just $169 a month. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan.
Thanks, got a great deal.
Hashtag I'm all hashtagged out.
Toyota, let's go places.
The UW women are going dancing. The Huskies learned they are a number 6 seed in the NC2A tournament. The team will play an opening round game against number 11 seed Miami at 9 a.m. Friday on ESPN2. Monday's NCAA berth was the program's first since 2007. The Huskies are 15-16 all-time in the tournament. The Dogs' last win was a first-round upset against Minnesota in 2006. Washington and Miami have faced each other once in program history. The Huskies won 85-68 in a non-conference road game in 1989. The Hurricanes are making their 4th NC2A trip in the past 5 years. The Gonzaga women's basketball team received an at-large bid to the tournament. The team will match up with 6-seeded George Washington in Corvallis at 4:30 Friday afternoon. The game will be broadcast on ESPN2. The Bulldogs are making their 7th consecutive appearance in the tournament. This is the first ever meeting between GU and GW. The Chiefs' McKenna Walker has been named to the Washington State Girls Basketball Coaches Association roster for the All-State Basketball Games. The event, which features seniors only, is set for this Saturday at Kings High School in Seattle. Walker will play in the 3A-4A game at 6 p.m. Players of the Year in each classification will also be announced, as well as the selection of Ms. Basketball, the overall Player of the Year. Coaches of the Year in each classification will also be honored. Well, the Kings' crown has lost its luster in Miami. Dwayne Wade knocked down 32 points, and the Heat beat the Cavs for the 2nd time in the Sunshine State this season.
Let's just keep going in spurts and getting away from you and get to double figures. Heat by 6, early 2nd. Beasley, nice feed. Anderson throws it down. That was beautiful. Beasley knew that he did not have rebounds in favor of Miami. James stripped down low by Wade. I want to tell you, that was a great gamble. That was a park gamble. Wade to the basket, banks it in. Whoa. And so heady, he understands how to play away from the ball. Finds Whiteside and throws it down. Beautiful setup from Dragic, and it's a 23-point lead for Miami. Dragic. Walker. Good defense from Jones, and Beasley right there on the follow. That's the kind of night it's been, Mike. It's red. The ball does not catch the rim at all, and Beasley is right there. Lead back up to 23, and a foul called. I believe it's going to go against Walker.
Nice to see Walker.
Well, be sure and tune in tomorrow for the beginning of our spring sports preseason coverage. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Our spotlight story tonight is about the Moses Lake High School Mullah Hyatt's dance and drill team that's again heading to the national competition looking to defend their title. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
The Moses Lake High School Mullah Hyatt's dance and drill team will hop on a plane to Anaheim, California at 5 a.m. Wednesday to compete in the national competition for a 2nd consecutive year. The Mullah Hyatts came home from Florida last year with a national first-place trophy. 23 girls on the team will compete this weekend in the 2015 United Spirit Association Spirit and Dance Drill event. The competition is expected to draw high school teams from around the country. Lori Baker, Mala Hyatt's head coach in her 9th year, says there's a lot of talent to make up for the relatively young team that she believes will again rise to the occasion this weekend.
We work really hard. These girls work really hard year-round. It's a year-round sport.
5, 6, 7,
and
8.
a lot of them have danced since kindergarten, hoping to be a Mala Hyatt.
Baker says she approaches competition by leading rather than following.
We try to set the trends. Like when we've done something for a couple of years, then we try to be innovative and find something new and creative that the judges will be interested in, that'll be different than all the other teams. Each year you wonder how you're ever going to replace last year's team, and the new team steps up to the challenge. There's sort of a legacy and a tradition, and they work hard to get there.
The team practices intensively, putting in up to 12 hours a week. The Mala Hyatts typically practice 4 mornings and 2 nights a week. One of the team captains is Bailey Hamilton. She is one of 3 seniors left on the team. Bailey described how the team's skill set has developed during the past 4 years.
Each year the difficulty, you always think you'll never be able to top this year, but it always gets better, and it's hard to believe, but all the tricks get harder, the difficulty gets harder, and it's amazing to see every team rise to the occasion. We've done it before, and I'm very confident we can do it again and maybe even get higher than we did last time my freshman year. I'm hoping to get a military championship. That's my coach's goal, and that's my goal as well, to get ourselves a military championship. We haven't got that yet.
Quincy Wilkes, also a team captain and senior, says she's ready to win at the Nationals again after dedicating 4 years of her life to dance and drill.
Drill team has been my life throughout high school, and I've learned so many things and grown so close to the girls on the team that these last 2 weeks I'm just ready for us to go out there and have the greatest experience ever. We've been working really, really hard. We always work really hard, and I think that we're prepared to go out there and do really well and make our town proud.
Allison Heyer, the 3rd senior and team captain, says she feels honored to be a Mala Hyatt dancer.
I think it's a blessing to be part of this team, and it's just a really good organization that's always done well, and so it's like an honor to take part in it.
Allison believes the team will again win big.
Our team has really strong technique, and we practice a lot, so we're pretty together and clean, and hopefully we can just hit it real precise and do well.
Bailey, who will soon see the end of her Mala Hyatt's career, says she has great faith in her 4th and final team for the national competition and will miss it.
Right now I'm super excited, but then I think about it, I'm like, I only have 2 weeks left of high school drill team, and I do get really sad, but right now I'm really excited, and I'm excited to represent Moses Lake High School over there in California.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFiber One News.
Yeah! We'll be right back after this.
Have you been to iFiber1.com? The most up-to-date news in the Columbia Basin is just one click away. With news, sports, and weather, you can stay in the know with what's going on in your community. Read your news on the go by visiting iFiber1.com on your tablet or even your phone. Follow us on Facebook for quick updates and discuss the news with others in our area. Your #1 news source in the Columbia Basin is iFiber1.com. Check it out today. What's white and yellow and red all over? If you said the local book telephone directory, the one with the purple sunset on the cover, then you're right. In print and online at statewideyp.com, it features up-to-date local maps, community information, and a calendar of events. With a restaurant dining guide with full local menus and a reverse directory, you're sure to find the number you're looking for. It's the best way to get the information you need. Pick up a copy of the local book today or visit statewideyp.com.
Welcome back. A man is serving more than a year in prison for robbing a man in a Quincy trailer in August. Eliseo Corona Guerra, a 30-year-old Quincy man, entered an Alford plea in Grant County Superior Court to robbery in the 2nd degree. The Alford plea means Corona Guerra doesn't admit to committing the crime, but felt he would be convicted if he was tried. Grant County Superior Court Judge Evan Spurline sentenced Corona Guerra to a year and 1 month in prison. Corona Guerra allegedly robbed a man in a K Street Southeast trailer with a revolver. Corona Guerra allegedly threatened to kill the man. The victim allegedly convinced Corona Guerra to engage in a fistfight. In the struggle, Corona Guerra reportedly kicked the victim out of the trailer, and the man escaped to a nearby house. A Grant County Sheriff's deputy was not injured after he struck a deer with his patrol car. Deputy Keith Eady was driving a 2006 Ford Crown Victoria north on State Route 243 near Wanapum Village Lane, about 8 miles north of Mattawa, when he struck and killed a deer that ran onto the highway. Eady was reportedly on his way to the sheriff's office in Ephrata. The Crown Victoria sustained front-end damage. No other vehicles were involved. The Grant County 4-H is teaming up with the Moses Lake School District and North Elementary to offer a mentoring program in Larson. The year-long program provides children with one-on-one mentoring, group mentoring, or peer mentoring, along with 4-H sponsored activities such as fishing, hiking, photography, engineering, robotics, or arts and crafts. Families can take part in monthly nights out with their children and mentors. The 4-H officials plan to start the program in April. Activities are going to be designed and scheduled depending on the qualifications and backgrounds of the mentors. Applicants must be at least 16 years old and able to commit to working with a child for 1 year with a minimum of 1 contact per week or 4 hours per month. For more information, contact the WSU Extension Office at 509-754-2011, extension 4313. In Northwest news, fire crews in Spanaway battled a large fire Monday night that quickly tore through 20 mobile homes. The fire at a salvage yard and recycling center was fed by strong winds. The homes are all supposed to be abandoned, and there were no reports of injuries. The cause of the fire is under investigation. A California zoo just added 1 more giraffe to its group. A few zoo visitors were lucky enough to catch a glimpse of the 6-foot-tall newborn. Reporter Alice Martinez has more.
Newborn Maasai giraffe Asha takes her first tentative steps out of the barn where she was born, getting her first glimpse at the world.
Did you know that a new baby giraffe was just born?
I didn't know that, but I'm so happy to hear that.
Asha's older brother Buttercup peered at his new sister through a fence. This is all new for him too. His younger sister may be smaller than he is, but not by much.
She's a very big, healthy girl. She's 6 foot 4 inches tall and 182 pounds, which is very big for any giraffe calf, let alone a girl.
And when Asha was born, she hit the ground running.
Tried to get up within the first 10 minutes, and it took about 25 minutes for it to stand up for the first time.
This is the 4th calf to be born at the Santa Barbara Zoo in 2 years.
There are only just over 100 Maasai giraffe in North America. It's important to keep this population genetically healthy because it's really all we have. So at just over 100, every calf that hits the ground is valuable.
Did you see the little baby? She's walking.
Erin Carpenter of Santa Barbara was one of the lucky few to catch a glimpse of Asha, and she wanted to share the experience with her daughters.
I think it's so exciting. It'll be fun for my little ones to see it grow.
For now, Asha is bonding with her protective mom, Betty Lou, away from the other giraffes, but that won't be for long.
And that's going to do it for us here at I-501 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.